Welcome back to the Sidequest-a-thon of Chrono Trigger. So, we're actually winding down. There's really only one more side quest that we have left. And for this one, I'm bringing every character that can use water attacks. I do not recommend this, and I forgot when I did the playthrough that... No, what you want to do is probably instead of Marle, bring Ayla or Chrono, one of them. But anyway, as you can see, we're almost done with all the side quests. No one else has anything really special left. So, what ones are left, you may ask? There's technically two. There are technically two, although I'm going to talk about one of them later. The one that we're doing now, and this is going to be the final one of the Sidequest-a-thon, we have to go to, not 1000 AD. We have to go to 600 AD. Excuse me, I don't know what I was thinking, but no, we have to start off by going to 600 AD. So, even though I clicked 1000 AD, we're starting from 600 AD. I pissed around for a little bit, because I don't know what I was thinking. My husband, Marco, has finally returned. I'm so relieved. Don't worry, I'm home for good. Yeah, he's done fooling around. The desert monsters are something. This mystic seedling could revive the forest, but I can't plant it. Too many hungry monsters will devour it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you may have noticed there's a giant hole right here that it screams, oh, well, there's obviously something there, so... in we go. Again, I recommend against bringing Marle. She ends up being worthless in the long run here. But what the hell? It looks like Sir Crawley! You all remember Sir Crawley, right? From the sewers, way back in the post-apocalyptic future? Anyway, everything down here is weak as hell against ice and water. So, Frog's attack does alright. It does alright, but this is where Magus really shines, folks. Look at that! Oh, they're all fucking dead. Fuck you all! And again, I wouldn't even bother bringing Marle because she can't cut it. And you're gonna need a physical attacker later on. That's why I highly recommend Ayla. Anyway, all these battles that I'm getting into right here all end up being the same as the one we saw a bit ago, so I'm skipping them. Frog uses water, Magus uses ice too, the things die. That's it. And there's a lot of shit down here, and you get a lot of TP for killing this stuff, so, you know, it's a good place to level up your skills at the last minute. But I do have to say that things do not respawn in here. Whatever we kill, it stays dead. Marle finally learned Ice too, and we learned the dual technique Glacier. I don't think I ever showed Glacier off. Sorry. It doesn't matter, it's just the dual technique. It's probably Water 2 and Ice 2 combined. Lots of treasure down here, though. Lots and lots of treasure. If you feel like you have to leave early before finishing this area, then going up here will take you up to the exit, as you clearly see. But we're not done. Not by a long shot. This is actually a pretty long side quest in the end. Although, it's partially my own fault, because I drug out a part way too long. But, you know, that's because I was stupid and brought Marle. Seriously, Marle's one of the worst characters, if not the worst character in this game to use in battle. I'm just saying, by endgame, she's just worthless. Anyway, let's get the chests and... oh, what the... what be this? What be this? What the fuck is that? Good God! So that's the monster responsible for this desert. How to slayeth monsters within the earth. Again, I feel like they got lazy with the writing. What be this? That doesn't even sound like Old English. It sounds like someone who's just being stupid. Oh, shit! The Son of Sun and the skeleton thing from the bridge, they combined! So, I recommend killing the core first. I'm just saying, that's what I seem to recall being what we have to do. I don't remember every little detail about this fight. Again, this boss battle, it's actually surprisingly tough because there's certain things you have to do in order to kill this thing. I do know that if you have no character with water, then you're gonna have a bitch of a time killing this. You want to start off attacking the core, though. Kill the core! And don't use magic. Maybe that's what I'm remembering. It absorbs magic. Magic is not your friend. Oh, here's Marle using ice too, finally. Oh, it doesn't absorb ice, but still. That's what it is. You have to kill the core with physical attacks first. Then you have to use water to lower this thing's defense so physical attacks will kill it. That's what the strategy is. That's what it is. I'm sorry, folks. Like I said, I know that you have to bring a melee character. Like, more than one. That's why I recommend Ayla. Ayla would tear this thing to shreds. Compared to frickin' Marle. Alright, but the core is down. All that's left is the skeleton legs and the top, I guess. So again, you want to use water because its defense will keep going up as it's attacked. So you have to keep using water to lower its defense. So what I recommend is have Magus use Ice too. And then if you bring Ayla along, have Frog and Ayla use Drop Kick. That'll tear this boss to shreds quicker than you can believe. But because I was stupid, this fight's gonna go on for a while. It does actually hit decently tough. I have a couple of close calls here, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's really all there is to it. I recommend bringing Ayla, Frog, and Magus. Have Magus use Ice too, and then have Frog and Ayla use Drop Kick. And then this fight's gonna be over quicker than you can believe. I'm just gonna keep spamming Ice 2 with Magus, and I'm just gonna be attacking and using physical moves with Frog, I guess. Again, I could have handled this a little better, but whatever. It doesn't really matter now, does it, folks? Does it? I do recommend having Magus use Magic Wall on Frog and himself and well, no, not Ayla. By now you should have the Prism Dress, and that generates a permanent shell effect, so yeah. And, yeah. I'm not sure what element that attack is. If I had to guess, I'd say it's shadow damage, but I don't know for sure. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I picked a very bad team for this. Do what I say, not what I actually do. It'll go so much easier if you do what I say. Because, you know, I'm never wrong when I talk. Never, ever. I'm always right. I always know what I'm talking about. Always. Always. I don't know. At this point, I'm like, okay, Marle's a lost cause. Fuck her. We're just gonna have Magus spam Ice 2 and have Frog beat the shit out of this thing. I don't know why I'm not using Aerial Strike with Frog. I'm sorry, Leap Slash. I still have to check on that. I swear, I'm gonna do that after this, after we're done with the side quest. I'm gonna check my DS and double check what the fuck it's called. There's Frog Squash! I love it! Does it work well as an attack? Yes, because it counts as physical. It's awesome! It's a very useful move, and it helps speed this up a tiny bit. It's a tide-turning move, so it only does good damage when Frog's HP is low. So, you know, I healed Frog because this thing loves to spam group attacks, which is probably why this is surprisingly frustrating and difficult. Also the fact that I brought Marle. Marle sucks. I'm sorry. She just sucks. Her healing abilities are overshadowed because you can get so many healing items that work better than her healing spells. She sucks. I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. She just sucks. Fuck Marle. She's terrible. But yeah, honestly, I'd probably be about done with this battle now if I brought Ayla. I'm just saying, with how little damage Frog is doing on his own, in comparison to the unimaginable amount that Hib and Ayla would be doing with Dropkick. Yeah, this fight rather would be almost done by now. If not, it would be done. I'm waiting to see if Frog's HP will get any lower, so that way I can use Frog Squash again. But I decide, fuck it, we're just gonna use it anyway. A really good duel technique that, once again, works very well because it's Luca and Frog. My favorite team setup is, Frog, Luca, and Ayla. That's just, that team is so much fun to use. Ah, shit, Frog died. Anyway, an awesome double technique between the two of them is actually called Frog Flare. It's Frog Squash and Luca's Flare. It's pretty good. It's a more powerful version of Frog Squash, basically. This is a very good chance to use fucking Frog Squash, though. Frog's HP is down to 50. It's like, okay, before we heal, we're gonna spam Frog Squash. Because I am tired of fighting this fucker. It's an okay move, it's not fantastic, but it does help and it does do a decent amount of damage, and because I fucked this up so bad, this battle, I fucked it up so bad by bringing Marle. I don't know what the hell I was doing. But because of that, we're trying to speed it up, hopefully we can. Ah, there goes Frog. Again, I'm trying way too hard to try and just speed this up somehow. Magus really is an excellent choice to bring, though, because as you can see, he can take almost everything that this thing throws at him. That's like the worst move that he can do to Magus, the 212 damage one. Everything else does, like, right around 100 or less. So it works pretty damn nice, I have to say. And I use a Mega Elixir because I'm... Ah, fuck. Frog's dead. Damn it! Like I said, I have a couple of close calls because I'm trying too fucking hard. You know what I've noticed? Almost none of the bosses in this game use water attacks. No, I'm serious. So few of them actually use water elemental attacks. Anyone else notice that? I'm just saying, you know. Makes the blue vest that you get, like, next to worthless, because by the time you get it, there's no more bosses using water. It's crazy. Although the fire and the black vests are the best one. The red and the black vests are the best, by far. There's still some lightning element attacks here and there, but for the most part, yeah, it's mostly fire and shadow that you're dealing with by the end of the game. And come on, finish this thing already. I'm so tired of this. I love that during Frog Squash, Frog is just laughing and doing his little bubble croak laughing thing. I love it. And Frog's going down again. I swear, this fight... it's my own fault for making it take this long. I should have brought Ayla. And I'm well aware that I'm, like, a broken record right now. I have nothing else to say. I've already explained how to fight this thing, and yeah. Frog's dead again. Fuck. And he's dead again. Fuck. This strategy that I pulled out of my ass just is not cutting it. It's just not working. This would have been over long ago if I brought Ayla. Honestly, this side quest gives the worst payout of any of the side quests, though. I'm just saying, you get... The only reason I'm doing it is to show it to you guys. What you get from completing this side quest is incredibly shitty in comparison to anything else. Huh. Oh my god. Ah, shit. I so thought Frog was gonna make it through that. I'm like, god damn it. Let me heal Frog. I'm tired of this. I bet you if I were to just have Magus use his normal attack this whole time, I probably could have finished it off by now. I'm just saying, I probably could have. At this point, I'm like, oh my god, the frog squash thing's just not fucking working. Alright, we're switching strategies. I think I start using Leap Slash with Frog now. Leap Slash is a great move. It's not as good as like Chrono's Frenzy, or I'm sorry, it's called Confuse in this version. In the DS version of the game, they renamed Chrono's Confuse attack to Frenzy, which I guess fits. I guess. And evidently I'm wrong. Evidently I'm not using Leap Slash. I don't know why. I'm like, what? Watching this, I'm going, why am I not just using Leap Slash? At least it's better than just using normal attack. I don't know. I don't know what was going through my mind during this side quest, folks. I do love Ice too, though. That's what. That might actually even. Well, I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up between Ice 2 and Lightning 2 for favorite level 2 spell animation, because I really love Lightning 2. And at the same time, though, I really love Ice 2. Fire 2 is okay. It's pretty basic, and, you know, it's okay. It's not as cool. I love Water 2 as well, just because of the boop, 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 boop sound it makes. I love that. I think we're almost done with this boss fight finally, though. I made this take way longer than it ever needed to be. This is not this hard of a boss battle. It's a little tough, but it's not as bad as I'm making it. For one, if I were using Leap Slash, this would be done by now. But I'm stupid, and I'm not. In fact, I don't even know if I ever used it during this boss battle. I could swear that I did at some point. Oh, thank fucking God, finally! Magus learned Black Hole. Black Hole is surprisingly useful. It's an instant kill type move, but it works very well in one of the final areas we're gonna see. Anyway, we found a muscle ring, yay. A memory cap, yay. And a full ether. Of all this shit, the full ether is the most useful. Nah, I'm serious. It's the most useful. The muscle ring only adds 6 to your stamina. Yay. And the memory cap, who gives a shit? You get the Vigil helmet. We already have a Vigil helmet. We don't need a fucking memory cap. But I found a power tab. I could swear that was not there when I went down before. Anyway, I'm double checking for treasure, but this side quest is done. See you folks in the final part of the Sidequest-a-thon.